recently, Tammy got a mucus plug in her trach. She was suffocating, and so it was a very scary time.
Hi guys, how are you doing today? My name is Kidneyjay. The J stands for jerk because my kidneys are a pair of jerks. And this is a recap, a summary of episode 2, season 4 of 1,000-Pound Sisters. I didn't say this last time in my first one. Of course, there are going to be spoilers in this one. So this one is called Fork in the Road. Now, it has to do, of course, with Tammy as well as Amy. She has her pregnancy checkup, and the doctor gives her some advice there, as well as we see a glimpse into Tammy's rehab life, as well as some how Tammy does, combative nature with her therapist. So we're going to get into all of that. Before I do get started, of course, hit the like button if you want, leave a comment down below, and hit subscribe. I appreciate all of you guys. So let's get going. So, of course, Amy is going for her checkup with her doctor because she is pregnant with baby number 2, y'all. So her, Michael, and Gage go to the doctor, the obstetrician, and listen. Amy said that she's basically, listen, I'm pregnant. I'm going to eat what I want. I'm not going to pay too much attention to the numbers. So she is currently 276. Her goal is 150 pounds. But her doctor says, pump the brakes, lady. No. You are at high risk because you are still obese. This is your second pregnancy. So you are at high risk for preeclampsia, which is high blood pressure, which could be hard on the kidneys, as well as the eyesight, as well as it can detach the placenta, I believe, as well. So the doctor's like, listen, whole foods, fruit and veggies, none of this like canned cheese business. She also says this about how it feels to be pregnant, which I thought interesting analogy.
I got a damn bowling ball in my cooter because I really always wanted a boy and a girl. So after this baby, I can get my tubes done.
So of course we all know, because this was filmed before, that she does have a baby. She has a baby. Let's hope so. She has a boy, and they find out in this episode. She's a little disappointed because she just said she did want a boy and a girl. Fast forward to Tammy in the rehab center. We've got the Eye of the Tiger, the workout montage going. She's working them ropes. She's going up and down the hall with her, physical therapist with her walker. She's also talks a little bit about how she's not happy with the trachea, and it sort of makes a tuba. I don't know if she's a tuba or tubey noise. Not happy with it. And I did do a video about this when she took to Snapchat to voice her dislike of the trachea, or the trach tube. So she's just not happy. Now, this is a glimpse inside of the rehab center, which, I don't know. She says that basically they could eat whatever they want. They could bring in outside food. Listen to what the choices are for her lunch.
Lasagna, broccoli, and breadsticks, or hot dog and coleslaw.
So, hot dogs and coleslaw, basically Tammy's like, listen, I can't have any of that. They do have some healthy choices here. You can see some cottage cheese, some apple slices up there. But I don't understand. If you can basically, if it's a free-for-all there, is this a food rehab? I think it might be. I don't know. Leave a comment down below. She also talks to and with all the other patients in the rehab facility. One patient, this lady here, has been there for 7 years, and Tammy's just basically like, listen, I don't want to be there for 7 years. I don't want to be a lifer. So, fork in the road, she knows she has to change. But yeah, that food thing, oh. She also wants to touch base with Amy, and she wants Amy to come visit. We'll get to that in a minute. But first, we also have the sisters in the episode, the other sisters, I'm going to call them, Misty and Amanda, going to the gym, getting their fitness on. You know, the scare with Tammy really got them motivated. Amanda here actually said she has had she did have weight loss surgery before, but gained a lot of it back. They do a weigh-in. So, Amanda is 293 pounds and Misty weighs in at 222 pounds. That was her before her, her weight loss surgery. And she doesn't want to go back there.
We're all trying to make better choices too. I mean, it's not going to hurt us to drop some pounds, okay?
We used to go all the time
To work out.
and I lost 100 pounds.
So you can see they, it's real. I've said this before. When one person is ill in the family, it affects everyone. And we all know Mama Darlene obviously had some interesting eating habits there. And it's a family issue. So Tammy, like I said, missing her sister, missing Gage enormously. So they do a FaceTime and they say, listen, we're going to meet you. We're going to come see you, the whole family. How would you like that? And of course, Tammy being Tammy is like, yeah, but she's also saying that she wants to leave, complaining. And Amy's like, listen, I can't handle it. Like, you're on your own. If you leave, no way. But they all come and they bring her food. Now, they said it was a healthy barbecue option. But they basically read her the riot act there and say, listen, Tam, you know you're on borrowed time. There's only so many times you could cheat death. Now we get into the therapist. So she knows she's not looking forward to this.
A video call with the therapist, which I hate. Me and therapists don't get along. I don't really know why. I guess because they like digging into my business. And I do need 6 sessions with my counselor, Dr. Connie, before I'm approved for weight loss.
So she knows she has to do this. Like she said, she has to have 6 sessions under her belt. Not only under her belt, she also has to be approved by this therapist, this counselor, to give her the green light to say, listen, she's done the work. Her habits have changed. She is approved for weight loss. Things seem to be going okay at the beginning.
I may be exaggerating, and tell me if that's the case, but it sounds like you got pretty close to dying.
Yes.
So you could also see it, may I point out, in Tammy's body language, the folded arms. She doesn't want anything to do with it. But like I said, it started out well. And then we get into this. The therapist sort of digs around to her drinking and partying and what was the root of all that. And Tam did not like it. That's what caused the combat between them, I guess.
What is it that you got from food or alcohol or drugs in the past?
Nothing.
Okay. So when you increased your use and it was becoming problematic, do you know what the purpose was?
I don't wish to talk about it.
Even the producers asked her, and she said the same thing. I don't want to talk about it. And the therapist was basically like, Tammy's going to have to get to the root of these issues, why she does what she does, if she's going to be successful. So she doesn't keep going back there. Now, we also have her weigh in. So she has to be at 550 to be approved for weight loss surgery.
Last time I weighed in, I was 573.
Oh, don't know what happened there. There's always a mess up. Okay. Anyways, her weight was 583, so she gained 10 pounds. Listen, everyone was asking before, like, how do you gain weight in rehab? Now we know why. It looks like they're allowed to eat whatever they want, bring in outside food. Now, the episode ends with Gage and Amy and Amanda going swimming, having a swimming lesson, mostly for Gage, even though Amanda and Amy did get into the pool. It looks like Amy's rather buoyant, even though she said she can't swim. The producers asked her, why can't you swim? Like, and she's just like, oh, guess I never learned. But that is the end. Gage doing some swimming lessons. That's it for me, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this recap. I'll see you next week, hopefully a bit earlier. I'm getting earlier and earlier and better at these, so I appreciate you guys and your patience. And I'll see you next week for another recap. Bye!